Right before we got on stage, I was talking to these guys. I was like, hey, you know, buy me a drink. So he was like, oh, yeah, no problem. I'd love to buy you a drink. So, but it was funny because he was talking to his friends. We're in the back. There's like these little chairs on the dance floor part of the club. So we're both sitting there, and the guy is like this. The guy who's going to buy me a drink. So if the guy was sitting right there that he's yelling at, yeah, he's like, dude, I was telling you, man, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I ain't letting you borrow $20. He's like, I want to buy the girl to drink. I'll buy a fucking drink. Oh my God. And he had his whole chest in my face. And I'm like this. I'm looking at him and I'm like,
can you get your man boob out of my mouth, please?
Really, it was seriously like that. It was seriously like, he had his whole chest in, leaned over me like all the way to go, yep, put his finger in the guy's face. Like, I'll get her a fucking drink.
The only thing that happened to me this set is when you get surprised when somebody sticks $1 up your asshole. When you're like, I'm talking to my friend, so you know, you're not in the whole like, I want $1 phase, you're in like a little conversation.
Oh God.
And then all of a sudden I go, oh, what? Hello. Okay, thank you for the $1 in my butt crack.
So which guy was the guy that was like?
They laughed.
So they laughed. Oh, so they were the older guys.
They were older guys, and they laughed.
What about the jealous girlfriend?
Were they not? There was an Asian
dude and the
blonde girl, and then there was a girl with dark hair, which might have been the girlfriend, but they were trying to get.
What is the funny thing is like he's all into the dancers, giving me dollars,
those
stuff
girls
like that, whatever, and they're just like hangers on to him. He's all into it. He's like.
I just hate it when girls come in here and they're like, oh my God, boobies, I don't know what to do. I'm like, you have to hit yourself.
You came in here for this purpose. Yes. You want to be cool, then you have to hit.
And I'm like,
the cool thing to
what
do.
do you think it feels like when you put $1 between your tits? I mean, it's not like, you know.
It's not ecstasy or anything.
I know, you're just handing another woman $1 between her boobs, or
you're tipping her for what she's doing, you know, whatever. Oh,
it's just so funny when girls come in here so intimidating. Like, you know, it should be the guys that are more intimidating because it's the opposite sex who they're, you know, very maybe attracted to or whatever. You know, you come in a woman, you're just like, oh, you know.
I don't know. It depends. You know what I do? I've been like really coming up with different questions. Like, what was it? Like, whenever there's a group of girls and a couple of guys, I always walk up and the first thing I do before I even try to, like, if I'm in the mood at least, you know, I'm like, oh my God, is it hot in here? Like, or did you hear that? Did you guys know that television show? Blah blah blah. Oh my God, this happened. Blah blah. I was just laughing over there. Me and my girlfriend. I just start having a girly gossip conversation with the girls, and try to get them to laugh a little bit. Usually they just kind of like look really intimidated and try to like ignore me. So a lot of times, and it was funny. I was telling this one customer, I said I just can't help but be silly because I have to laugh. I have to laugh at everybody's reactions to me. I have to laugh at everyone's facial expressions, especially when I'm talking directly to them and they're pretending like they don't hear me.
My favorite thing to do is when guys are staring at you, like kind of like with their mouth half open, and they don't realize that when you turn around, you make direct eye contact with them, and they get all like scared and like turn away.
They go, oh my God,
because I smile.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey. I'm like, yeah, you could like smile back at me, or give me $1.
Yeah, a lot of times. I mean, this is the place to practice your direct eye contact.
I love doing direct eye contact here. It's so easy.
It is very easy here. Yes, because it prompts them. You know what I mean? It prompts them that like you connect to them and that they're like, oh well, she looked at me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. People love connection, you know. But I thought of you when I got this. This was handed out at this show I went to yesterday.
I love that. That's awesome.
And so I keep it in my dancer bag. And it says, Blessed Virgin of the Heart-Shaped Pastries.
I love that. Virgin Mary. It's Virgin Mary with showing her left tit with a heart pasty.
I have to go outside again because I'm getting ridiculously hot and by the last 2 songs, I thought I was gonna pass out, so I stopped kind of moving a lot.
Same here. Oh, I wasn't doing a whole lot.
I was fighting through the heat for the first part of it. And I'm
gonna go this week in a Jomar and buy a whole bunch of just plain color spandexy material.
How much is that Jomar?
Make all this. Oh, that's Joanne Fabric.
Joanne Fabric, sorry.
Joanne Fabric in the area on Route 1.
Yeah.
It's gargantuan. It's like you go down into this mammoth basement of awesomeness of material and sequence and just shining objects.
Well, of course, I was there the day Michael Jackson died. Like, I was there right after it happened. So I went after work. And
yeah, what were you doing when you heard? How did you hear?
I was cashing out my ones and leaving work when I heard. And then it wasn't confirmed at that point, and then people started confirming it. Michael Jackson died, and I was like, and people were laughing and making fun. I was like, I can't believe it.
I know, I'm sad too. I heard from my friend. I got a text message when I got off work, and I text message back. I'm like, not funny. I go, are you for real? Because I just saw on the news that he was rushed to the hospital. But you think like people like that are invincible, like nothing's gonna happen to him. So I'm like, oh, just don't worry, don't worry about it. It's probably just something minor, And then when they're like, oh, it's critical, and I'm like, oh, what happened? Then I went to my friend's house, and their father's like, yeah, he died, and Farrah Fawcett died.
I know.
And Ed McMahon died this week, too.
I know.
And Gary Papa. And, what else? What a good month.
But so I went to the Joanne Fabrics, and so the guy in there was like, I'm gonna light up a spliff when I go home, and I'm gonna smoke 2 of them spliffs just for MJ. And then they played Michael Jackson in there, and everyone's singing all the songs and dancing around. I'm like, it's too soon. It's too soon to be playing all the Michael.
It's just jokes. Oh my God, my butt got too big. I can't pull these up.
Oh, those the high school ones?
Yeah, but they're like they're
shorts. They're
jeans I made into a short mini skirt at my NASDAQ. Well, maybe it's just.
Well, yeah, it is kind of nasty in here right now.
Get over my.
I was watching Tyra Banks, and they had this like get into your skinny jeans challenge. It was a weight loss thing, so everybody's audition tape was them trying to get into their skinny jeans. All the methods that they used, bouncing across the floor,
they should record me trying to get into some of my clothes sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they did. That's what they did. You could do like a whole YouTube video like compilation of different things. You
get my latex.
Just getting into your clothes. Just getting into your clothes.
People don't like this. In my clothes.
Yes, they would. There's a fetish for anything, baby. Everything.